Hey everyone, we're getting ready to go. We're about to leave to the Old Lahaina Luau.
Yep. I'm excited. I'm ready for the food, the shows, the hula dancers.
This is supposed to be the best luau.
No fire dancing, no fire play because it's not traditional. What pig is it? I'll be pulling it out later.
If there is any more keiki or kids in the back, we'll send the keiki to the front so that they can see. Then we'll kick off the Old Lahaina Luau's Evil Pin presentation. The proper way to say aloha is a wonder brief aloha. When I say aloha to you folks, I need you all to say aloha back to me. Aloha.
Aloha.
All right, welcome to the Old Lahaina Luau's Evil Pin presentation. We're here to share our imu with you guys. So we all say imu.
Imu.
Imus are underground oven. Our imu is basically a big old pressure cooker, a steam cooker. Our imu starts off with the pit in the ground. Today our pit is 2 feet deep. It's cooking 1 pig for you guys. Real Hawaiian underground ovens though, we're cooking 200 plus pigs, and that pit is 5 to 7 feet deep. But we're not cooking for a Hawaiian family, we are cooking for a small luau. So this one's going 2 feet deep. So at the bottom of our pit is going to be our first layer, and we have 5 important layers for you guys to remember. We got to make sure that there's enough of every layer so that it can cook for 12 plus hours. So at the bottom of our pit is that first layer, and that first layer is our mesquite wood. And if we cook a mesquite back at home, we know it gives off a nice flavor, a nice taste, a nice smell. It burns nice and slow. So what we cook with is that mesquite wood. Here in Hawaii, our mesquite wood is called kiawe. Can we all say kiawe?
Kiawe.
Kiawe is that first layer. Once we have that wood broken up, we put on our second layer, and our second layer is our rock. We got to make sure that rock is a forest rock so we can keep the heat without popping and shattering. You guys have any kind of guess what kind of rock we use?
Lava.
Oh. Hate to break it to you guys, we don't use lava for everything here in Hawaii, alright? We use lava rock, it has no holes, so it would pop and shatter, probably hurt someone, and that is no bueno. Fun fact, the common name for lava rock here in Hawaii is So we all say And what do you think the chef that uses lava rock says when he gets his eye poking out? Alright, we got some smart people out there. Repeat after me, pohaku.
Puaku.
Puka.
Puka.
Put that together, pohaku puka.
Puaku puka.
Pohaku puka is our riverbed rock. It takes a nice ride down from our mountain streams, makes it smooth and porous, so it can keep the heat without popping and shattering. So our rock is that riverbed rock. So as we have our first and our second layers down, our wood and our rock to a nice amber color, we know it's red hot and time to throw on our third layer. And our third layer is our fuel source. That third layer is foliage, but it has to be foliage at 90% water. Now when we shred it up and make a bed of it on those hot rocks, they melt and make steam, and steam is what's cooking our pig for those 12 hours. Our foliage is things like tea leaves, banana leaves, but what we mostly use is banana stalk, very chunky, 90% water. Shred that up and make a bed of it on those rocks, and they'll melt and make steam, and cook that pig for those 12 hours. Can we say ooh? Can we say That's not fake steam, folks. That is real steam, guys. Union break, all right? My teacher.
Huli.
So there we have it, folks. That is our kalua pua'a, or our roasted pork. On the side, we got some extra pork shoulder and pork butts for you guys. And underneath, you can see all that banana stalk that was melting on that riverbed rock to make all that steam so it could cook for 12 hours.
to talk a little bit about our aina, our land and its resources, and what our kupuna, our elders, have left for us to perpetuate our culture. Not just with you folks here today, but also with the future of Hawaii. Yeah. My brother Keone over here, he's going to be pounding some taro, which is going to be an important tuber root into what I'm going to be talking about later. Now, with that being said, the Hawaiian people were very smart, innovative, and creative individuals. They survived by living off the aina, living off this land, and being stewards of the land and sea. Yeah. One of the greatest creations of the Hawaiian people, besides many other things that would help lay a foundation for the many years to come, is the creation of something we call the ahu pua'a. So, e ho'opili mai, repeat after me. We're going to take this word part for part. Can you guys all say ahu? Ahu. Can you guys all say pua'a? Pua'a. Ahu pua'a. Pua'a. Mai ka'i. Now, an ahu pua'a was a land division that would run from the mountain down to the sea, Maukatumakai. Yeah? It was also a systematic process inside this land division where Hawaiians would gather and maintain resources from the mountain to the sea so that they can all benefit from one another. Now, the reason why this ahu pua'a was so important to the Hawaiian people because it taught us that kuleana, or responsibility by all who lived on these islands, were the only way to survive as one. Now, one main important resource in this ahu pua'a system was fresh water. The Hawaiian word for fresh water is vai. Can you guys all say vai? My ka'i, you know, just like an ahu pua'a system, this fresh water would run from the mountain to the sea, Maukatumakai, so everyone can benefit from that resource. Now, instead of completely diverting our waters back in the day, what we did is we worked with this natural flow to create the hundreds of terraces we used to have here in Old Hawaii. Because of these long riverways, it gave Hawaiians an opportunity to grow Hawaiian crops, such as mai'a, which is our banana, ulu, Hawaiian breadfruit, uala, native Hawaiian sweet potato, ko, sugar cane, and the most important crop to the Hawaiian people are kalo, which is formerly known around the world as taro. Yeah, and I believe that some of you guys have tried taro in some sort of way. But for those of you guys who don't know what taro is our starch. Yeah. Now, the reason why this kalo was so important to the Hawaiian people because it was said that the first sprout of our kalo plant came from the burial site of the first Kanaka, or Hawaiian. Therefore, revered by the Hawaiian people is not just a good source of nutrients. The kalo has taught us our genealogy in a way, as you can say. It taught us the importance of creation, life, and the most important phrase to the Hawaiian people, malama aina. Malama meaning to take care, aina meaning land. We take care of this land, in return this land will take care of us.
Men were actually the first to do the hula. My hula sisters will be demonstrating for you, starting with your hands on your hips, feet shoulder width apart. And the most important thing we're gonna do is bend our knees. Why we bend? The more you bend, the more those hips will sway. So everybody loosen up those hips, sway them from side to side. Try not to move those shoulders, keep those hula smiles on. We'll be swaying our hips with every motion we do tonight. So we are gonna learn the first motion, and it is called a kaholo. Can we please say kaholo? Kaholo. Kaholo is 2 steps to the right, tap your foot, 2 steps to the left, tap your foot. We'll do it all together. Ready, to the right, 2, 3, 4, and left, 2, 3, 4. Right, 2, 3, 4, and left, 2, 3, 4. Keep it going. You're looking good out there, and the kaholo is the most common step you'll see us do tonight, so look out for that one later. We're gonna move on to something a little more stationary. It is called a hela. Can we please say hela? Hela is still bending and swaying, but we're going to point our right foot out at an angle, keeping it flat. Bring it back in. Now same thing to the left and bring it back in. Ready, to the right, in and left, in, right, in and left, in, right, in and left, in. Good job. Okay, you did good at this one too. We have a little more of a complex move for you next. It's called a uehe. Can we please say uehe? Uehe is still bending and swing. Of course, we're going to pick up our right foot, pop out those knees, then pick up your left foot, pop out those knees. Ready, to the right, pop and left, pop, right, pop and left, pop, right, pop and left, pop. Okay, this one you might have to take home and practice, but this last one I know you'll be great at. It is called an umi. Can we please say umi? Umi is bending the knees, but the hips are going to go in a big circle. So let those hips go round and round, whichever way they want to go. Then try go the other way, see which way your body likes better. This is the last movement we're doing, so give it all you got. Good job, everybody. Big round of applause. You will see us using our hands in the hula to help us tell our story. So go ahead and shake out those hands, stretch out those arms. We're gonna start with our mountains, a basic mountain up high. No wrong way to make it. From those mountains, we'll have some rain coming down, light drizzles, with just those fingertips. Rain will fall into our rivers. Rivers are gonna cascade over those rocks. We want all those rivers to lead into our oceans. You can make rumbling ocean waves, or you can make high tides and low tides. We'll put some fish in our ocean, or dolphins, or I think I see some whales out there, all underneath the sun up above. The sun can also look like a moon, so we'll accompany it with some stars. Twinkling stars, got a couple more motions, palm tree swaying in the breeze. Then go ahead and pick a flower out in front of you. This is where our facial expressions can come in. Go ahead and give it a smell. Smile, make sure it smells good. Now wrap yourself with all that love and aloha and share it with everybody around you.
Want to get wet?